The Cyberwise Guide to Digital Citizenship. So what is digital citizenship? Well, we believe it is the essential first step to becoming media literate in the 21st century. Just like driver's education prepares kids to get behind the wheel of a car, digital citizenship prepares them to navigate the information superhighway confidently and safely. And this is important because the media environment our kids are growing up in is new and different from anything any of us have ever experienced before, with the rules of the road literally being written as we speak. And while membership to this global community offers tremendous opportunity, it is also fraught with possible peril, underscoring the necessity of digital literacy for students and their parents. Many experts agree that the road to digital literacy starts here. Dr. Jason Oler writes that we all need to develop an ethical core that can guide us in this unfamiliar territory. Author Daniel Prensky believes that installing ethical behavior ought to be our #1 concern. And even the U.S. Department of Education states that students must be active, creative, knowledgeable, and ethical participants of this network society. But here's the problem. Few young people actually engage in ethical thinking when they're online. In fact, according to Dr. Henry Jenkins, what we have is an ethics challenge. Fortunately, researchers at Harvard, led by this man, have been doing a lot of thinking about ethical thinking.
We began to think about the new digital media. One of the questions we ask is, what does it mean to be ethical in the new digital media? And that's not a question which, as far as we know, has been asked very much. So our project, called Good Play, is to look at 5 ethical issues: sense of identity, sense of privacy, sense of ownership, authorship, trustworthiness and credibility, and what it means to participate in a community.
These 5 ethical issues create the framework to a digital citizenship curriculum offered for free online by Common Sense Media. To address the ethical issue of participation, for example, they've designed a unit called Digital Life. Their resources include short, entertaining videos like this one. They also offer reference materials like these for students with corresponding materials for adults so that we can at least sound like we know what we're talking about. In a unit on privacy, for example, Common Sense offers activities like this one, where students learn about the impact of their digital footprint by imagining the virtual impression they hope to make on the world in 10 years. There are also several role-playing games, like Choose a Host. This one was adapted for a 6th grade class who thought they were hiring an employee to work on their class fundraiser.
Take a look at the guy and see if he's very good.
This exercise helps students understand how online misrepresentations can have significant impacts.
I did a little background checking on Jason.
One of the reasons teaching digital citizenship is so important is that it helps students think through ethical dilemmas that happen online every day in a safe offline environment. For example, in this game called Chart It, students hear a variety of stories that actually happen online. Then they're asked to think about the level of harm and intentionality posed in each scenario by physically taking a place on a chart like this that indicates how they view the perpetrator's actions.
First of all, was it his whole face?
It was a close-up of his nostril.
Only his nostril?
Yeah.
Okay, then, yeah, I'm weird.
Yeah, it was sort of, he thought it through, huh? Do you agree, Ian? What do you think?
Students are also taught skills to deal with potential incidences of cyberbullying. Digital citizenship helps students think about their online identities. Playing a game like 3 Facts, 1 Fiction, for example, helps them understand how much easier it is to exaggerate, make up, or change their identity online because they are not interacting face-to-face. Interviewing one another and designing offline fakebook profiles allows students to learn and practice what information is safe and appropriate to share online. In addition to a wealth of free online resources like these, you can also learn about digital citizenship the old-fashioned way, by reading a book. One of the best to give you a broad overview is this one, which also offers a range of activities that help young people really understand technology's impact on our culture. Like learning how to read and write, learning digital citizenship prepares students to fully participate in a digital world that's here to stay. So rather than shielding students from an environment that offers so many opportunities for learning, let's prepare them. Because the best internet filter in the world is the one right between their ears.